A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Joshua Gibbons enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Joshua.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
8 runs already in this inning. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as decided.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rincon.
Your
in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Joshua Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Yep, 1 and 2.
The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And another foul ball.
Hey, plays that one now.
Popped him up. Ponder is there for it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray McHenry. He singled his last time up. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Right here. Give him the heater.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, number 35. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Last strike here for the Giants. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
The first base
into the box now,
22.
Stephen Lee. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Fish posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Joshua Gibbons takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
14. Joshua
Striding in to start the ninth, Stephen Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Gibbons has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide.
Quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Coming to the plate now, Jose Gutierrez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Keith Jackson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Gutierrez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. Catch something on the barrel.
And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now Jamal Suter, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Last strike here for the Giants. Down the first baseline. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet.
1-1-1.
A curveball hit right back at him. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Joshua Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 14, Joshua.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping into the box, Benito Acevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count.
1-1-1.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Cam Haight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a swing and a high hop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Gowdy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Dwayne Rosenberg will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Fouled off. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Martin Mateo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of them. And the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 11-9 is how this one ends.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
Joshua Gibbons takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
14, Joshua.
Now to the plate, Eddie Urbina. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ziegler up the middle, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Ready for another chance, Benito Acevedo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2-1.
2-1 the count. Come on, fellas, let's go.
The 2-1. is looked at for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike 2. Acevedo stands at first with 1 out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Mota. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Tom Coleman, and he needs to make something happen out of their final out here in the 9th. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Miguel Lucero will start to loosen up in the on-deck circles. He'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job.
Oh, I just realized my mic was off the entire time.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat.
Yeah, I guess showtime. Pop foul.
2 down, runners at first and second. Another 2-2 offering.
3-2.
Buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second.
And a run score.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Martin Mateo. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up on the backhand. First is in time. They got him, and the ball game is
thank
over.
God.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Miami.
Ah, look, we're playing New York, who have taken a skid.
Call from the 813-163-2180-8217.
Joshua Gibbons enters the game here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Joshua Gibbons.
At the plate, Gilberto.
Gee, I heard some booze there.
With a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. picked him up.
You got room. You got room. Mine.
And he'll indeed
Yeah, I hate that the
make
catcher
play
just
foul
instantly calls you
territory
off.
for the first down.
When really that pitcher has the better angle there.
Ready now, Grover Brandon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second.
Ah, of
Solid
course.
base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Afternoon, boy, it's
Maxwell
night.
Guardado will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Sky
Jam shot.
away left. Moving under it, Mota. Two
But
down.
the thing is, I know that Mets are in a slump right now, and I think those means just because they don't have a closer.
Now back to the top.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we're back with the Mets.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about
Like
being
if the
down
Mets
1. He
give
doesn't
some
care about having 2 strikes with him.
pieces
He's got
to Miami, they might be like,
ability
hell yeah.
into the count.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. 4-2, the final score tonight. Stephen Takahashi claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Here now,
Joshua
your
Gibbons
attention,
comes
please.
out of the bullpen to
Now
shut
pitching
things
for
down.
28 innings of work.
Will Burnham will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Burnham.
This is in the air to left field.
Cue shot.
And the move
Not
to the pitcher
deep
will
enough.
not pan out as that's taken in for the first
And
down.
Mets fans thought this game was tied.
So stepping in, Miguel Cairo
Left fielder, Miguel.
at the knees, strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear
And
the
Mets
long
now
ball
have to
has
face
played
their
a big
closer
role
that
in
they
today's
thought was a
outcome.
great
Dan,
idea to
what are
put
your
on
final
waivers.
thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
That was a non-competitive pitch, but that's fallen way too quick for it to be a homer.
This one today, that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Well, the Mets are down to their final out.
And that misses ball one.
Richard.
Grounded down the third base.
This is seriously a quicker outing for me.
1-1. Here's a swing and a shot.
And a single.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
So a winning run will come to the dish.
After the 2-out base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
And this ball swung on and hit
And
the
just
center field.
lazy fly ball
Catches
in.
made,
That's
and
the game.
Marlins have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final.
Ladies and
Joshua
gentlemen, your
Gibbons
attention,
takes the
please.
ball now in inning number
Now
9,
pitching
looking to
for
close
Miami.
the door.
Number 15.
Leading off the inning, Felipe
Gibbons.
Parra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
High in the air down the right field line.
Oh, that's actually surprising, actually. I believe.
Dillard is there.
The guy on the
Not
shadiest
start to the
team
bottom of the
who has
ninth
had
as
multiple.
crowd was hoping for. One away. At the plate, Coleman Cortez. He flew out in his
next for
last
the
at bat.
The thing is, though, we could be on the move again.
First strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to.
'Cause the max I've had has happened 3 times. It'd be interesting to go for a 4th. Well, actually, technically 2 times, but 3 teams.
Go up there and look like they have no game plan.
I'd love to try to do 3 trades, 4 teams.
And he looks at a
Ooh.
ball, 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Now,
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of...
Yeah, he is
ebbs and
having
flows
issues
with your
timing.
offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today.
But I mean,
Miami.
the Mets clearly seem like A1. They have no offense now. They have no closer. I mean, they just wanted to kill themselves. Like a postseason run team might find their way all the way back down to meet us. Or we'll be meeting them. Oh my god, they actually did find their way all the way back down. They're 38-38. My god. Yeah, I mean, their numbers went down. I mean, technically we're ranked higher now, probably just because of my asset. They're ranked lower. Yeah, well, the Nationals look like they're gonna run. I mean, technically we've started to climb our way back into it. I mean, so if Miami can really get hot, we could be contender, which I highly doubt. But I mean, 7 out, yeah, it's doable. Unlikely, yes, but possible.
Joshua Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Joshua Gibbons.
Striding in to start the ninth, Henry Ferrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers. But down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Outside, that's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here we go, guys.
And he fouls this one off.
So I mean, I don't even know how many career saves we technically have.
He got a pitch to handle
F.
as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Stepping in now, Steve Velasquez.
All right, now it's a new ball game.
Rolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Yeah, I just saw that ball leave and I'm like, shit.
Francis Morin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Francis Morin.
1 out.
And now I really want to start to count down these Pittsburgh fans.
Ball 1.
Let's put him
just off the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Tejera shading to his right, and he makes the catch.
I probably shouldn't have caught that actually on that one. Just like the ball just went right through though.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Steven Escobedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even
foul ball.
He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Okay, so he's a ground ball hitter. I'm gonna.
Hey, we got 2 out.
He needs it on the ground, so I'm gonna throw up then.
On strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Leading off the
7-5. So Miami is gonna let me back out there.
Something going here and even this game up. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly
and
down
0-2.
to count 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Gowdy fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first.
It wasn't even close to the bag.
Digging in to try it again. Eric Hickman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Dillard is right there.
Yeah, one pitch might have just
so now it'll be
been icky, but
hitter, Quincy Lopez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, but I mean, Miami's picking me up after that. And I think it's just got to be that 3 games in a row, and then you give me a day off. Where all of a sudden I'm off kilter, like I'm expecting another game.
Competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-5. Tonight's final. Joshua Gibbons claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Joshua Gibbons takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Joshua Gibbons.
A
Up next for the Buccos, Brendan Rodgers.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home.
Strike.
When you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top close.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there's one away. Digging in now, Clint Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Alright, I mean, we're gonna need to wait for the season to be over before we can really.
Good break to that one.
Like, I don't know if they can.
Nothing in 2.
Because technically, in total, you only have like 4 years of like actual service time, which kind of sucks for us. And I mean, it's gonna be a lot. Like, I mean, if we can hit a stint where we're just in the big leagues.
And it's fouled away. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign.
That was a hanging changeup.
Pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. Now we'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base.
Oh, I threw a four-seamer.
Really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
To short, to his right, Ziegler.
And that was a perfectly placed ground ball.
At first, and that's a tough play. Into the box, Chris Medrano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side.
Because I had that placed perfectly where he cannot do anything.
The 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
And the 1-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to the Pirates catcher.
Playoff.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 3-1 the final.
The thing is, I mean, eventually we're gonna be throwing heat. I mean, it's gonna take a lot longer, I think. Let's see, if I go to statistics. Okay, so you've played in 224 career games. Yeah, no one really cares. Saves, we have 157 and we've blown 25. That's it. That's pretty dominant. I've only pitched in like... Yeah, I mean, we really do... Okay, our whip's up this year, though. But, yeah, definitely up from what it was, which was actually a good year. But if we can get the whip down, we're good. When percentages in our career is only 50, so... So our WAR this year is... See, WAR for pitchers, especially relievers, is not that good. Okay, our Ks are down, but... How many Ks we even get? Oh, 4, yeah, that make a lot of sense why it's 9.0. Home runs per 9, okay, that was high. It's only... It should be under 1. That's kind of dominant at that point. So you're going, like, probably a little bit more than 9 innings before a home run is sent over. Okay, so the Mets look like we're going to be somehow squeaking past them. A team that I started with today, and now I'm on the Marlins. Because they released me. Well, actually, they put me on waivers, but...
Number 15.
Striding in to start the 9th, Willie Montoya, and they'll need.
And it really hasn't been going good for him, has it?
No balls and a strike to count.
Washington, the first baseman, Willie Montoya.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And
foul off.
Fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off.
How do I want to... How would I change it? Because I really don't throw the changeup that often.
Hit in the air out
I mean, I have more and more, but...
Has a read on it, and that's the first out of the
just because I somehow seemingly get a lot more outs on it.
Up next will be Fuzzy Miklich. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And he takes a called strike one.
Here we go, boys.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back.
Ooh.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I'm going to throw a four-seamer down there, see if he just... Ooh.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, I'm going to try to use Showtime here and then nail him.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Lorenz, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
From the stretch, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him. And now for Washington, Harvey Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and one strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The catch is made, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
Joshua Gibbons takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15, Joshua.
Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Tejada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this is taken outside for ball one.
The second baseman, Giancarlo.
Now it's 2-0.
Tejada.
Hey, come on now.
2 balls and a strike. Hit to third. Bailey scoops it up. And that's out number 1. Digging in, Edmundo Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped straight up. Gowdy is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Sanford. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Cut hold.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Sanford is off of first with 2 away. Last strike now for the Nats. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Joshua Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Felipe Jara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To his right, Julio on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Settling in now, Coleman Cortez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gibbons features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 0-2, here it comes. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That 2 will be a foul ball and will stay 0-2.
One out. Got one.
Gets him looking up around the letters. So coming to the plate, Matt Odell, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
This offense is going to have to.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Miami.
A player on a less than exceptional team gets a mid-season call from his agent. In the weeks leading up to the trade deadline, a lot can happen.
Joshua Gibbons takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
15, Joshua Gibbons.
Into the box now, Bobby Turner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Drilled down the line, and this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready now for Baltimore, number 35. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Back, go 1 here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. In his career, number 35 is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. The 1-1. This is grounded foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Now in the box, Louis Clint. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Now the small but hopeful crowd come to their feet. And another foul ball. Baltimore down to their final strike.
Nope.
2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Up.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away. Right here, they're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Too high. Ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Turner at third with 2 away. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 5-2. Joshua Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Into the box now, Gary Prince. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. To his left, Ziegler. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Rob Brandt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
Very high. 2-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Jake Bowers will pitch. Run.
Washington, number 10, Jake Bowers.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. One-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Miami...
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Ladies and
Joshua Gibbons takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15, Joshua.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bernardo Chavez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Bernardo Chavez.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. Gowdy is there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, DJ Stewart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Here
the Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Victorious Miami Marlins.
Joshua Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
15, Joshua.
Striding into the box, DJ Stewart. He went down on strikes last time up. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in, Greg Barth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Stepping in, Spencer Ortiz. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. Miami took the lead.
I mean, that'd be ironic if I go back to Chicago and be like, oh boy, here we go again.